So, hello YouTube, I'm gonna show you how I painted the Joker in my hometown on a wall. As you can see, I started with a rough sketch, and as soon as that was finished, I painted above it with black, because this was supposed to look somewhat scary, so I decided to use lots of shadows, and at first laid down the basic black shadow shapes, and just the silhouettes to get a base and a feel for the image. If this doesn't look right, you don't really need to paint any further. This is the most important step in my opinion. Right now you can see I kind of drew the silhouettes of the teeth, and that's basically step one. In step two I decided to mix together two more gray values, two more gray colors, to further render out the skin and the shapes to make it look more three-dimensional. Right now I'm just starting to draw some scars on the cheeks, as you can see right here, with the gray tone, to make it look even more evil and wretched, so to say. And I used two gray tones for this, medium gray and a darker gray, because to be honest I didn't really know how to draw gradients with acrylic color. I've never done that before, but I think it turned out alright in this way. Then, not much later, I started to use color. The teeth, I decided have to be yellow, because of course the Joker doesn't brush his teeth and it has to look somewhat... I tried to make it really evil and dark, you know. And right there I'm just color blocking the yellow shapes and then using a darker shade of yellow to shade the teeth, as you can see right there. And what I did then was to only add some white highlights to it to make them pop out even more. And that's about it for the teeth. It was pretty straightforward. After that I didn't really add much color anymore, just some red for the lips and some green for the hair, and that's about it. Right there I'm using two red tones for the lips, and later on I'm adding some white highlights to make it look like they are, like he's using lipstick, you know. And that's about it. The hair was pretty simple, really, just some basic broad brush strokes with I think two green tones, and that's about it. Right there I added some strokes for the highlights on the lips, and that's basically it. You can see in the eyes I added two white dots, like some evil reflections, you know, and I can never resist doing that when the eyes are in shadow. I like it. So that's all there is to it, and altogether I can say this was actually quite a big challenge for me, because I've never painted in acrylic color before, and I've especially never painted anything this big, you know. Normally I draw with pencils or colored pencils on A4 printing paper, so I think it turned out alright. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you soon. That's all there is to it, and... shit.